Hello there, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you for coming back to this series with Estudiantes. Today we are in Colombia. It is the second leg of our first round tie in the Copa Sudamericana with Medellin. We do lead 3-1, which of course we saw in episode 42. We haven't really got an awful lot to do today. We're just going to get through the last match that we played, which was a 3-1 victory against Aldosivi. Mario Gatti scored a brace. Gaston Gil Romero scored the other one. The significance of it is that Mario Gatti will finish as a top scorer in the Superliga, which is a phenomenal achievement. 35 league goals so far. So he probably won't play the last game at home to Lanús. He might do, because it's a week away, and he is just a beast. So he might do. Might as well try and get him setting a record, I guess. You can see here we've got the Super League Cup first round draw. We are taking on Gimnasia Mendoza. I'm not sure. I haven't checked this out. I haven't had time to check this out. Have they come up? No, they're. Is it the Arsenal de Sarandí, Brown and Los Andes? No, because Chacarita. I don't know how they figure out which four come into the division. Sorry, I'm just doing this. Why not? Well, let's just do this while we're live on air. Why not? It's not even. I don't know how they figured out who goes into the Super League Cup from the second division. I don't even remember there being any second division teams in it before. That's strange. It's the Copa de la Superliga. So why have you got Division 2 teams in there? Bizarre. Anyway, we're at home to a Division 2 team in that. The draw for the second round, should we get through today, is in a couple of days. So if we do get through, we will have the draw for the next round. There are some games to take place, I think, on the Thursday as well. This is the Wednesday in game. So we do have, in that game against Aldosivi as well, we did play a few players, gave a few youngsters some game time. We gave Ivan Campos, one of our good right wingers, a game as well. Gave him his debut. I think he played the full 90. But that's the team that we're going with today. It's very, very strong. We've got a week after this till that next match. So we're going pretty strong. We do have a few little things that we've got going as well. Chico came back and has got injured again, so he's out for just a few days now. It was only a week-long injury. Gaston Campi is still out, but should be back in the next week to 10 days. Other than that, we're good to go. It shouldn't be a massively long video. If it is 20 minutes long, probably gone to extra time. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm looking forward to this. I've got over the disappointment of the league. I'm ready to go again next season. I can't wait. I'm hoping that players like Ramon Abia and that get picked off by bigger clubs than Boca. I'm hoping that we don't lose Mario Gatti. I have got a few on the shortlist just in case, but unless he physically comes to me and says he wants to leave, or we get a stupid offer, then he's not going anywhere, because I think next season he will be just as good. Of course, it'll only be a 38-game season next time as well, so that will be interesting. So we said go out there, carry on from where you left off in the last match. It's a bit weird because it's not the same team, so, strange. And I'm just going to say, you've got what it takes, because it's what we do. So the camera is just panning around nicely on the huddles and the lineup, and we are away. Medellin get the game underway. There are quite a few ties going on today. There were no comebacks in yesterday's games. No one made a miraculous comeback at all. So if we bring up the latest scores, does it have the aggregate in brackets? It does. So Deportivo Cali and Huracán 3-3. That's interesting. There's a couple of interesting looking ties in there. So we'll just look out for the Argentinian teams really there, I think. And then obviously we can have a look properly after the match once all the games are finished. But this is not going particularly well, is it? Let's drop a little Get Creative as we get the first highlight of the game. It's crossed into our box. Zukwi heads away. Duque has it though and hits a long shot, and it's straight at Daniel Sapa. Very, very low-key start to the game so far, but there's been a couple of goals down there. I think that was Liverpool de Montevideo. I think there was a goal each in that game. As another tame long shot is fielded well by Daniel Sapa. Lacunza will take this throw. Casquette back to Lacunza. We've shown literally nothing going forward so far. Here's Gaston Paiva in that box-to-box midfielder role. He does seem to do quite well there when he plays there. So he's really lacking in match fitness as well. So hoping to give him maybe 65, 70 minutes today in that role. It does seem to be better there than further forward in the number 10 role. So I think that's maybe where we'll play him from now on. We've got good players. And we've got a couple coming in as well that can play in that role on free transfer. So it's all looking very bright for next season. It will be a case of who we let go. That is an absolute... Oh, what has he done? Oh, Camilo Saiz. He scored, if I'm not mistaken, their goal at the Unico de la Plata in the first leg. I mean, it was... Zukwi chipped it down the line for Gata here. He misses his header. Then he recovers and smashes it back to the keeper, who's not ready for it, and we have cancelled out their away goal, and they have done it for us. That is the most bizarre goal. I've seen some bizarre goals on other people's saves. I think that is the worst one I've seen on any of my personal saves. Pellegrini down the left, and oh my God, their nightmare half is about to get even worse as Juan Rodriguez has picked up a second yellow card. You can see there, look, 2 yellow cards in a space of 9 minutes. And they've scored the goal for us as well. It's just been an absolute nightmare half for Medellin. And that should really, from our point of view, kill it. They need 3 just to get it to extra time without us scoring it again, which, to be fair, we've not looked like scoring yet. What a tackle that was. Azuna coming away there. I didn't even realise he was playing. Emiliano Azuna coming back to haunt us maybe here. His cross is headed away, but it's at the edge of the area with Nieto, and he's fired it just wide. It's been a very, very poor first half, but we have that crucial away goal gifted to us. Lovely with a bow on top from Camilo Saiz. Over on the other side, Audax Italiano are going through. They're 5-0 up on aggregate. Deportivo Cali have got the edge of Huracan on away goals. Huracan need to win that second leg because 3 away goals is something special to overcome. That game, Deportivo La Gaida are level with Jorge Wilstermann, but they lead 4-3 on aggregate. I've not heard of some of these teams. Liverpool de Montevideo are 3-2 up on aggregate against Delfín, and that is 5-3 on aggregate. Sorry, the 3-2 up on the night. Sol de America have let the away goals slip. They won the first leg in Ecuador against Barcelona 1-0, and they are 1-0 down in their home leg. So some interesting looking ones going on there. We're going to get a serve and just say you've been absolute rubbish, because you have been garbage. I think before we get to this second half, we are just going to drop it to balanced, because we have done absolutely nothing there in that first half. And I just think drop it back to balanced, and I think that might just help. Estevez in midfield. Already we're starting to look a lot better in this second half. Zukwi, he's crossed his block, but he's going to get to it again, and Gatti flicks the header. It hit the post. It glanced off the post from Mario Gatti. It was a lovely little glancing header. I didn't think it was going anywhere near the goal, to be fair, but it hit the post. And that ball is played forward, and Mario Gatti is in. He lifts it over the keeper, but over the bar as well. But we're all of a sudden looking a hell of a lot more dangerous than we did in the first half, and that can only be a good thing for us. I mean, we're playing 10 men now. It is down there right hand side, our left, where we should be seeing a lot of space. But here's Zukwi again, cuts inside and hits one over the bar. Paiva floats over the free kick. The keeper came and missed, and they just about got it away. They keep changing their formation. They went to a weird little narrow thing, and now they've gone back out to this one winger system that they've got going on. I'm not really sure what their manager is deciding to do here, but Marlon whips that ball across, and Zukwi gets to it. Mosquera saves. Throw in for Marlon. We should pretty much spend this second half camped in their half, and it's hit the bar there from Nahuel Estevez. That was a really, really good hit. I've got a feeling the keeper got a touch on that. It was a brilliant hit, and it is all us at the minute, but there could be a counter on here. I would love to win both legs, but here is Ozuna bringing it forward and hitting the shot. Didn't miss by much. It always looked like it was going to miss, but it looked a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. when he originally hit it. We're going to have to make a couple of changes in a minute because we've got some tired players. We'll let this highlight play out as Estevez drills the ball across to Marlon. He could get the shot away here, he does, and Mosquera makes the save. That was a good hit from Marlon, and it's much better from us. You can see in their formation now, they've gone to a weird little fighter jet type shape as Mosquera makes another save there, and it's time for us to make some changes. It's the old triple threat. Facundo Moura coming on at right back for Lacunza, Batista Cascini coming on for Paiva, and Leonardo Fernandez coming on for Abel Casquet. With 24 minutes plus stoppages to go, unless the most bizarre thing you ever see on FM happens and they get 3 goals in these last 20 odd minutes. It is going to be just seeing the game out now. It's been a terrible game. The only shining light was that ridiculous own goal from Camilo Saiz, but we'll take it. A win is a win. It will put us through. We are in the hat for the second round draw, and that is all that we could ask for, really. Marlon takes his throw to Fernandez, so we're going to have to build from the back here. It'd be nice to get a goal of our own today. That would be lovely. I mean, the second half has been far better. We have been a lot better in this second half as Mario Gatti whips the ball out to Zukwi. In it goes. Oh, he was looking for Gatti again there. Estevez is going to pick that up. Nogueira now. Plenty of space out on the right with Zukwi. Whips the ball across. Pellegrini, brilliant save. And there is a penalty here. A penalty for the foul on Pellegrini. And we are going to give... Mario Gatti's looking complacent. I don't know if I should give him the... Should I give him the penalty or should I let Christian Lima take it, who's looking calm? Yeah, I think we're going to let Lima take it. I really pay attention to the body language when a penalty comes up because he was looking complacent there and I'm not sure he would have done anything with it. Christian Lima, on the other hand, was looking calm. He is our penalty taker more often than not, and that is an expert penalty. The last thing I would have needed is Mario Gatti stepping up and ruining his credibility with an awful penalty. He could have done with scoring it, but he's looking complacent. I'm not convinced he would have scored it, and he's already on a 6.5. It wouldn't have done anything for his rating. It would have gone down to a 5.8 probably. Here's Cascini. Maybe he can get one in open play if we're going to get anything out of this highlight other than the final whistle. Zukwi down. He went down the line for Moura, but Moura didn't read it. He'd gone over on the overlap, and then what are you doing passing it to me? But that is it. Solid 2-0 win. Absolutely. I mean, really awful game. Really awful game. But we'll say a good win, boys. Well done. Not a lot else you can say. Thank you. Next. Prize money is 192 grand for winning that, which is not to be sniffed at for a club in our not exactly swimming in money status. We do have 2.3 million in the transfer budget. 60% of transfer revenue is made available. I'm hoping that goes up before the transfer window. It was up at 75, and we're way under the wage budget, and we're way under the committed spending as well. So we should be getting more money for more percentage of transfer fees, really. Wrong competition. Right, as I say, there are a few games to take place on the Thursday, and the second round the draw is coming up for the second round. I think it's on the Friday, so we will fast forward to that and we'll see who we're going to get. Right, something weird is happening here. It still hasn't been drawn. The second round has still not been drawn yet. It was supposed to have been done on the Saturday, the 17th, and then that day came and went. And I checked the schedule here, and it said it was going to be drawn on the Monday, and that came and went. And it was then going to be drawn on the Tuesday, and that came and went. And now it's saying it's going to be drawn on the Wednesday, which is the day we're on now. If we look at the second round here, it said it's going to be drawn on the 21st of April. And it's not happening. So the only thing I can tell you are the dates when the game's going to be played. So what we're going to do is... that is going to be the next video is going to be the first leg of the second round of the Sudamericana. We've got one Superliga game to go to finish our season. We've got the Copa Argentina fifth round against Santa Marina, and we've got the Superliga Cup first round against Gimnasia Mendoza. The one thing I can tell you about them is they have just lost the first leg of the playoff final against Los Andes 3-0, so they have a mountain to climb. It doesn't look like they will be in the Superliga next season. It looks like we will have a new opponent in Los Andes. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. We're through. A bit of a meh match today, but we're through. That's all that matters. And I will get through to the first leg. Hey, I don't know who will be playing. No idea. Absolutely not a clue who will be playing. We've got teams like Barcelona of Ecuador, Boston River, Universitario, Aucas, Atlético Nacional, Real Garcilaso. There are lots of interesting looking teams in there. But smash a like on this one for me, guys. Hit subscribe as well. Turn on those notifications. And join me very soon for whoever it is that we're playing. No idea. We'll find out, I guess. Thank you for watching this one, guys. Adios, amigos.